Christine Sinclair, Canada's best women's soccer player ever, is officially retiring from the national team at the end of this year. She posted a cryptic Instagram message yesterday hinting at the idea, but she made it official this morning. After 23 years with Team Canada, she will be hanging up her jersey at the end of the year. Joining us now for more is Carmelina Moscato, Sinclair's former teammate during the 2011 FIFA World Cup and the 2012 London Olympics. Carmelina, such a pleasure to have you on the show today. What's your reaction to this news?
Yeah, for me, it's always going to be a heartbreak for Canada. I mean, what she's done for us for the last 23 years or 24 years has been, there's no words for it really. And I think this moment, we all wished it would never come, although there was some discussions around it this year. But it's a tough moment for all of us because we don't know Canada soccer without her.
Yeah, she is Captain Canada, right? And I mean, what's that
Exactly.
going to mean for the game?
Yeah, she's left it in such a different place. And I mean, she's an icon on and off the pitch. And I think there's so many people that not only started to play the game because of her, but are aspirationally, like she set a record here. You can see it with the 190 goals. There's no one in the game that's done what she's done. And I think it's just these records are going to eventually be made to be broken in the best possible way. This game is growing. She's a huge catalyst to that. And not only in Canada, it's just global, her impact. And, everyone knows her name. And I think there's something to be said about that.
She's been on this level of play since the age of 16. She is now, I believe, 40. I mean, it's just been an amazing run. Talk to us about the timing of this, the fact that she's making this decision now. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think there's, the time is never going to be the best time, I think, if you look at it from all different angles. But I think the Olympic campaign is going to demand, an 18-player roster that's firing on all cylinders. And you know what? I think she's hit her absolute maximum. And like you said, have done it for 24 years at the highest possible level. And all we can do is thank her at this point. And she will be continuing to play club, which I think is going to be amazing. People getting to enjoy her last year of football. But internationally, it's, she said it herself. She's really happy with where the team is, and there's some youngins coming up that are absolute fire. So she's proud of that too.
Yeah, and do you think that she got the credit she's due on the world stage?
Well, not really and not fully. I think it's probably most described around or depicted around the Ballon d'Or and sort of those nominations where that's where everybody looks to for, who's the best in the world right now. And she wasn't nominated year in and year out. And I think that was a miss on the global voting and such. But we know what she is in Canada and North America. I think the world knows what she has done in that jersey. But I wish she would have been recognized more.
Well, what do you think the legacy is going to be here for her?
The legacy is going to be, her fight for equality and equity. And, the federation issues are no secret. And I think for her, putting herself in the arena, fighting for us and all of us, not only today, past, present, and future, that's really what I think she's going to be most proud of, that she's going to be fighting for that sport to be in a better place and for Canada Soccer and all federations across the world to be looking at the sport equally. And I think that's what she'll hang her hat on for sure.
And as the team looks ahead to the possibility of another Olympics and performing there, talk to us a little bit about how the team's going to be getting ready down the road.
Yeah, they have 4 games left this calendar year. They'll take full advantage of the FIFA windows. They have some really respectable opponents in Brazil coming up, and the rumor is Australia as well. So by the end of the year, and then next year, it's going to be back to the drawing board. I think they're going to start to open up the player pool, start to look at some of the young players doing well in multiple leagues. So the future is super bright for this Canadian team, and with Sinky stepping aside, she's definitely going to be creating some space for some new talent.
Okay, Christine Sinclair's former teammate during the 2011 FIFA World Cup and the 2021 London Olympics, Carmelina Moscato, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been an honor.